Good evening. Now, I want you, if you will, to cast your minds back to last February the 31st, when somewhere in this area here, several sheep were stolen. Now, one of the gang was seen making his getaway in a stolen car, which he drove the wrong way up a one-way street. And he tried to squeeze between two oncoming juggernaut lorries. So do be on the lookout for a tall, thin Cortina. Now, I want you to look at this jumper here, because the police have a theory that some of the sheep have already been shorn and their wool made up into these jumpers, which is produced by the Lubtish Group of Switzerland. So if you are out anywhere and you see a girl that you don't know very well and you see her wearing one of these, just go up and do look inside for that label. Now, if you see that label in there, what you must do is to limp along to your nearest phone box and get in touch immediately with Inspectors Blackhead and Boyle, Red Pimple Lane.
Sheeple! Where are you, Sheeple?
Die stond net te deuren. Die stemmen net te deuren. Kom maar in, hè.
Dank u wel.
Wie is u?
Jan Boe Pepper.
Du er Pepper?
Ja, ik heb lost mijn sheepen.
Waar is die sheepen, hè?
We must looking for die sheepen.
Ja, we must looking voor die sheepen. Ja. Oh, guck mal. Beginnen reinen.
Kijk.
Guck mal, beginnen reinen.
Oeh.
We can now looking for die sheepen in de reinen.
Oeh.
Wat kan we doen in die reinen? Vol de jurken. Ja, jurken is goed. Ja, is goed. Ja, is goed, jurken. Oh. Nichting. Oh, ja. Je staat net te deuren. En je hebt deze neut een beetje neukie. Kom maar in, hè. Ah.
Ik looking for my sister.
Du sister?
Ja, Boe Pepper.
Oh, Boe Pepper met de blonde haren en de grote brusten. Ja. En de frille nikken.
Okay.
Nichting.
We must looking for the sheepen.
Ja, we must looking voor die sheepen, ja. Oh, guck mal. Beginnen reinen.
Nee.
Ja, rein.
Nee.
Rain comes soon. Oh. When rain comes, we can looking for the sheep in the rain. Val die jurken.
Doe je hier?
Ja, is goed. Ja, is goed. Oh. Knocking at the door. Oh, meer pretty knockers. Kom maar in.
Why am I mother of Bo Peppen?
Du bist die moeder of Bo Pepper. It is sister.
Ja. Lost in die sheepen.
Ja, lost die sheepen, ja.
We must looking for die sheepen.
Ja, we must looking for die sheepen. Ja.
Oh, beginnen te regenen.
No beginning rain.
Ja, we can't looking for the sheepen in de regenen.
Ja, we can looking for the sheepen in the rain.
Nou, val die
The 2,000 sheep missing since yesterday have so far not been found. Nathan Wide reports.
Good evening. Ockley Moor. Yesterday, the home of some 2,000 sheep. Today, a barren wasteland. The owner of the sheep, Miss Peep, is baffled as indeed are the local police, who have not ruled out foul play. For the past 17 hours, two men, one of them, the local switchboard attendant, the other, the shepherd, who was in charge of them, have been helping the police with their inquiries.
No, well, you see, he said to me, 2,000 sheep, you see. Well, I thought he said 2 sows and sheep. You see, that's 2 sows and 2 sheep. You see, that's what I thought he said. 2,000 sheep. 2 sows and 2 sheep. She's pretty. A Tilly Todd, she is. Tilly Todd works on stables. Nice girl. Tilly Todd, yes.
No, these definitely stole, sir. There's no doubt about that. I mean, they couldn't all have gone in the bog. Not at the same time. There ain't room for all them sheep, sir. We've had a search party out, I'm happy to say. My sons, my 7 sons and my 6 daughters are all joined in the search party to do their best, like you see. Because not only did they get away with all them sheep, sir, but they also got away with the sheep virility pills, you see. That's to make the sheep more, give them a bit of, I'm not feeling delicate, sir. I'm sorry about that, sir. I mean, it's like aphrodisiacal, see, they are, sir. And the thing is, if you find them, do get in touch with us right away. They're a sort of like a bit the size of a aspirin, and they're yellow. So, and they taste of peppermint. The second I found out them sheep was missing, I phoned up PC Potts. And where was he? Where he always is, out the back, sitting on his big back. Racing results. Either that or he's on with that barmaid. The one with the big... Because he reckons he's gonna... I said, you want to watch out? I said, you'll be putting her in the... And your old man will find out about that. You come along and cut off your... But I tell you something, I was walking across the meadow the other day, across Black's Meadow, and I suddenly had an urgent desire to have... So I goes along and I finds this ditch, and I stands there and I start... all over PC Potts. He looks up, he says... Stud, he says, I said, here, hold on. I said, I got a lady up here. He says, what do you think I got down here then? And that's why he's getting on about me and Peep Sheep. That's why. That's what that is all about.
Here in the West Country, things move quickly these days. And already, the barren sheep land is being taken over by a herd of cows. Nathan Wide, News at 10, Wessex.
I have a wondrous tale I would impart, though you may think it is not worth a farthing tot. The name concerned in my tale is one Bo Peep, who one day was accounting of her sheep, and by the counting of them did she fall asleep. Thus did they depart. One of them a black sheep, whose fleece was black as soot, and wheresoe'er the black sheep went, his sooty-footy put. The black sheep left the moor as sly as any elf, and yet in truth he was as black as any moor himself. One frivolous lamb, a reckless beast, who took to gambolling and thus was fleeced. A ram, a horned ram, who did his mistress's entreaty spurn and lost himself a trying to make a U-turn. One masochistic lamb who through the stinging nettles hops, but stops upon occasion to smack his chops. One foolish sheep who near the village frolics. A shepherd caught him by the home for alcoholics. One queer sheep who, although sad, was gay, and when air approached would turn the other way. His wool is spun into a yarn so thin, but not as thin as this yarn which I now spin. Her father counselled her, pay them no mind, they will return, a bringing of their tails behind. But as the smallest of these lambs who sat upon the icy ground did cry in voice so bold, so do I say to you, my tale is told.
Hello, Commissioner. That's all right, Commissioner, anytime. Yes, glad to help. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That is bad. That's good. Well, that's very good. Well, that's okay. That sounds pretty bad to me, I must say, Commissioner. Yeah, that's good. Just helping the commissioner sort out a box of strawberries.
Oh, wait, Chief. Who's his paper here?
Excited, Ed? It's all right. Now then, what can I do for you, madam? Could you speak up a little, please? Is something distressing you? Oh, well, your husband can help, maybe. What seems to be the trouble, sir? Your daughter. Oh.
Chief, I think it's serious, Chief.
Oh. How do you spell that? Can't say as I've heard of her.
She doesn't have many friends.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, I must say. Where is this girl at the moment? Is she around?
She's outside in the corridor, Chief.
Well, then why don't we have her in?
Well, she's evidently in a state of shock. She doesn't seem to be acting in a rational manner.
You mean to tell me you think you're acting in a rational manner? I want to see this girl. I want to see her now. Get her in.
Oh, won't somebody help me, please? I can't believe it. It's like some terrible, frightening dream. It was last Thursday. I was alone in the meadow with my sheep, and this man came by, had wide, staring eyes. Oh, God, they said I hypnotized me. He gave me a drink of water, and it tasted kind of strange, and suddenly the whole world was spinning and falling, and all the demons of hell were let loose in my head. I screamed and fell. I must have passed out, because when I came to, all my sheep were gone, and the great meadow was empty. It was horrible, horrible.
You want to tell me about it?
I just did.
So you did. I wasn't listening. It seems to me that whoever has these sheep has to spend a lot of time with them, looking after them, tending them, watering them, feeding them. Why didn't we have that fella in that we brought in on a 747?
But he was just a vagrant, Chief.
I want to see him, and I want to see him now, so bring him in.
That's him!
Hey, hold it,
That's
hold it,
him!
girl, hold it.
Oh, no,
Hold it, girl.
I just want to get my hands up.
Hold everything.
But, Chief, how did you know it was him?
I had my suspicions the minute he told me his name. What's your name again, son?
Basil Bassi, Chief Ironside.
I want you to know that I'm sorry I doubted your veracity.
Oh, I lost that years ago.
Good evening, Chief Ironside.
Good evening, Luigi. Now tell me, what have you got for this young lady here?
We have mutton broth, sheep's head soup, lamb chops, roast lamb, and lamb cutlets.